Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Sagittarius August 4, 2022. You can begin the day in a playful mood, but the need to take care of business becomes stronger as the day advances. With Saturn in your solar 11th house, you may have a stronger need to have meaningful friendships and connections with others. You will likely find the most satisfaction when you take personal responsibility for people who need your assistance. You show your concern in practical, helpful ways. You're working on building lasting, respectful friendships, and in the process, you may be giving up some connections that no longer serve your purpose well. Today, these areas can be frustrating if you take on a short-sighted perspective. Self-consciousness may interfere a little with the overall happiness of your day. While remembering your obligations and knowing your limitations can be helpful and practical, harping on them won't do you any good. Enthusiasm can be hard to find in others, and your own could weaken as a result. Lending an ear without expecting to arrive at a concrete solution to problems may be your best bet today. Aim to stay flexible and lighthearted to avoid letting small things get to you. Mercury is racing along like a hurricane this entire week. Today and tomorrow, he is heading toward yet another battle, this time with an icy Saturn. With our cosmic messenger planet of the mind and communication sizzling like a bonfire in your solar 5th house of true love, romance, and passion, he'll feel his fire dim beneath the gaze of a cold and cruel Saturn located in your solar 11th house of friendships, communities, and groups. This means that there could be extremely bad news and discussions around love and friendship, perhaps even the fact that your partner and pals hate each other. It might be a somewhat lazy workday as the moon stations void of course until the mid-afternoon. It is not like you to feel a lack of ambition or drive to make the most of your day. But taking it somewhat easy can be a perfect way to bring an end to your workweek. Later, the moon will leave its slumped state by entering meticulous Virgo. Expect to catch a second wind once Luna inspires a hyper-awareness of what you need to check off your to-do list before enjoying your weekend. Lately, you may have felt your sense of professional ambition get even stronger. Perhaps, today, all your brilliant plans and ideas could turn into something great. You may get the go-ahead on a project that has your personal style written all over it. This could be a banner day for you. Take advantage of it. Your optimistic and positive charisma are magnetic. A friend or family member may need your help fairly soon, so don't hesitate to offer them assistance, since you have the necessary resources. It will definitely make you feel good to help others, knowing that they will remember you for it. You're feeling sassy, so why not spread it around a little? Tell someone how you feel, especially if they don't see it coming. Change is good, right? Full of positive energy, it seems your efforts have paid off. Be sure you don't get too carried away, just because others find it difficult to refuse you. Try to remain modest. In spite of the attention and flattery you receive, other people also like to have some attention paid to them. Give recognition where it's due. You could be feeling a little thin-skinned today. Your sensitivity to other people's moods and energy might be heightened. Sometimes when this happens, you let it get to you. It can be easy to become annoyed or overwhelmed when your radar is out too far. Try to keep centered and detached so that you can have a positive and productive day. You might want to meditate or go for a long walk. Organized and pragmatic, you tend to refuse any opportunity to dream. You are currently trying to wrap up some big files and are neglecting your friends and family. You hate having to use your imagination and only savor moments that you entirely master. This should evolve rapidly, and the current vibrations will be strongly encouraging this. In terms of health, you should change the way you eat and get a little bit more exercise. What makes the moon's final hours in your income sector and its friendly aspect to planets on the job front today auspicious is that it comes just as the stars are already aligned on the career front. This caps off a positive few days across the income, work and career fronts while leaving you with a smart head for money. Just 2 days before Mercury's return to your income sector will begin the first planetary activity on the income front for the year and its most potentially lucrative months. What a difference a few days can make. Just 2 days after leaving Leo, where it spent its final hours clashed with Saturn in your relationships sector, and after Mercury did the same yesterday, the Moon returns to your communication sector. As well as supporting the planet of communication in his final days in Leo, the Moon's friendly aspect to Saturn can support both a turnaround and the communication lines. Our eyes in the sky. Mercury in Pisces connects with Uranus this morning, then shares a minor aspect with Pluto and the North Node of Destiny. This means that today could be extremely interesting as truths are revealed, most of which we didn't see coming. Thanks to the presence of Uranus, we should try to expect the unexpected. You might overhear people talking about a situation that involves you, allowing you to know the gossip about you that's going on behind your back. This could cause some conflict in your social relationships. However, it can help you know who you can trust and who has your back before you let them know your deep, dark secrets. Someone you think of as a friend could do something that affects your relationship. The one thing that's important to know is that you are in charge of your own destiny. If something isn't right for you, you will see today that it wasn't worth pursuing. This doesn't just concern situations but also perhaps relationships and friendships into which you've invested your energy and heart. In the morning, Mercury in Pisces forms a sextile to Uranus in Taurus, prompting exciting revelations. Information is disclosed, inspiration tapped, and surprise sentiments voiced. A willingness to speak from the soul inspires others to share feelings that they have previously held back. Staying receptive to what is imparted is key. Our beliefs may need to shift to accommodate what we are learning. This is an ideal influence to network and make new friends. We have a greater than usual ability to understand foreign ideas without taking differences of opinions personally. Following this, the Virgo moon opposes Jupiter in Pisces, suggesting that, while we should avail ourselves of new information, practicing discernment is key. Changing our minds when presented with fresh evidence provokes a powerful evolution within our own consciousness, helping us to grow as human beings. However, just because we are hearing interesting news doesn't necessarily mean we should pass it on. The risk during the Moon-Jupiter opposition is that we offhandedly feed the rumor mill. Gossip will have unintended consequences, especially if we haven't vetted our sources. Exercise self-control and resist the urge to publicly divulge what has been discovered. The next cosmic square of the day occurs between Mercury in Taurus and Saturn in Aquarius. This could make us feel at a loss for words as we rebel against the norms and conventions of society, or feel that we lack the motivation to even join the cause. Mercury in Taurus is stubborn in its thinking, while Saturn in Aquarius wants to protest against the status quo. When these planets in these signs clash, it can lead to disputes and arguments. None of these planets or signs like being told what to do. Unfortunately, it could lead to you feeling as though the world is against you.